Hello and welcome to my training diary. So my name's Nick, and I've been inspired to sort of start a few bits of training vloggery. That's the thing. I'm a weightlifter. As in I compete in the sport of weightlifting. I'm a super heavy, so I'm a plus 109 lifter. I'm 28, so I can feel pretty old at the moment. Few injuries, few bits of knee problems, and yeah, oh god, a bit bumpy. So yeah. Thought I'd just talk a little bit about, sort of my goals and what I want to get sort of done in the coming, well, we're coming to the end of 2023, so I think now is a good time to start thinking about what we want to accomplish in 2024, whether that's, lifting related, as well as career sort of productivity. So yeah, don't know what happened there. So yeah, just a couple of bits of productivity things. Sort of also holding myself accountable, because if you don't hold yourself accountable, how do you expect to hit your goals? So yeah, I think for me, where weightlifting is concerned, I want to be competitive again. I had a point where I was ranked reasonably well nationally, and now I'm a bit older. I've had a couple of injuries, and there are a lot more people starting weightlifting a lot younger than I started. I seem to be getting caught up or overtaken by a lot younger lifters, and yeah, so I think for me, I'd like to put numbers on it. I'd like to hit a 125 snatch and like a 155, 160 clean and jerk. I think that's a pretty fair start. I'm not a million miles away off that, and I think that sort of comes down to the first topic of setting goals. Are they achievable? Now I could turn around and go, I want to snatch 200 kilos. I'd have to jump on a shit ton of gear to get there. I think in the most immediate, I think that there are, you've got to be reasonable in the goals that you set. I'd absolutely love to be the best. We all want to be the best, don't we? We all want to be the best at what we do, but also got to be realistic. I work a full-time job. I work 40 hours plus a week. Training is limited. I only tend to get to train on the weekdays. So yeah, I mean, smart goals, isn't it? Specific. I want to snatch 125 kilos, clean jerk, say 155. That gives me quite a common separation my clean and jerk's usually about 30 kilos heavier than my snatch, which is about right for me. That's a good goal. So there's my specificity. Measurable. It's in kilos. Yeah, but that's not just the weight of the goal. Measurable in quality of technique. Now, fine, if I snatch 125, I ain't gonna be fucking happy if it looks like shit. Once again, holding yourself accountable to good technique. And I think that we can all get caught up and stray away from good weightlifting practices for the sake of trying to always show up for maybe the gram, showing up for loads of different reasons, none of which I can think of to remember to mention. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. As far as like, there's another overview before we hit training. We can hit maybe supplementation. I don't take any. I could probably start taking creatine monohydrate. Probably benefit my training and my lifts quite dramatically. I say dramatically once you load. It's not a massive difference, but it's a head start. So creatine monohydrate, caffeine, sorry, it was just a bloke waving us down in the middle of the road for whatever reason. Caffeine, I'm not overly, I used to be really interested in sports supplementation, what can you take to make yourself better, and I think we're now in a peak time in the sports, especially in strength sports, where actually everybody's taking that mentality and then just jumping straight on gear. I have nothing wrong. I have no objection to people taking anabolics or peptides or hormones, but it probably isn't for me. Granted, there is that old adage of a bottle of testosterone is cheaper than 2.5 kilos of protein, like protein powder, but I don't think that that's a solid enough justification, because regardless of whether you're on gear or not, you need to be eating right, you need to be eating correct food, correct protein, fueling your training sessions, your workouts with adequate carbohydrate, fats for hormone support, and obviously protein, because that's what muscle's made out of. And I don't see a problem with supplementing a little extra bit of protein here or there with a protein shake, but really we should be eating it from whole food sources, and regardless whether you think taking gear is going to get you better or not, I mean, it's anabolic, it makes you better, depending obviously on your experience with how synthetic hormones work within, on a cellular level. They don't need a carrier to pass through the cell membrane, and it directly alters the nucleus. It needs no carrier. It supports itself and essentially alters your nucleus of your cells, and alters your DNA. So yeah, for me, it's not where I sit. Obviously, I'm competing in a tested sport, so that's pretty good. And yeah, so we'll see where we go. Obviously, we're on the way to the gym now to go lift. I'm just finished an 8-week training program of sort of moderate intensity, moderate volume. Lots of sets of 4 snatch complexes, clean and jerk complexes, and just doing what I needed to do to get me back into a position where I can train comfortably. I find that my current position is okay, but I have poor knee health at the moment, and I'm not as disciplined with the quality of my lifts. So yeah, I think that'll do it for the intro, if I'm honest. Probably about 20 minutes away from the gym now, and yeah, I mean, we yesterday we hit some muscle snatch and some power clean plus push press as sort of like a off week thing. We maxed out on Friday last week, hitting 105 kilo snatch and 130 kilo clean and jerk. I won't say that they were true maxes, they're probably like just like a big Friday. So I mean, I'll take it, it's not bad, but could be much better. The quality of the lift was poor. A lot of that's down to not maintaining mobility, not maintaining myself as a lifter, somebody that carries out lifting weights. Obviously the term saying heavyweight is relative. It's relative to the individual. What somebody might find as really light might be my warm-ups. Or no, the other way around. What I find really heavy might be somebody else's warm-up. But it's just a little bit of an insight into how I'm looking to prepare myself for my next competition. I'm not sure how I'm going to do the next bit of the video. This is really off the cuff. Just didn't really plan to do it, but I think, you know what, why not just start doing it and see how it goes, see what we do. Yeah, interesting things. Well, like, as a little bit of interaction to the very few people who are probably going to see this, what's your favourite music to listen to? As you may or may not hear when I get into the gym, I train in a powerlifting gym. In that powerlifting gym, everybody loves a bit of heavy metal. And yeah, lots of shouting and getting people fired up for some crazy squats. Training in a gym where, you know, got a few people, I say a few people, more than a few people, squat into the 300s, and a lot of people squat, say a lot of people, a few of those people squat into the 400s, and that is kilos, not pounds, for my friends across the pond. So yeah, I'll see you in the gym. So, just done good mornings, moving on to the first Olympic lift, and yeah, doing it barefoot at the moment, just because I said previously I'm working through some knee issues, so we'll see how we go. Sets of 3, 60 kilos, no foot, hang power snatch, high hang power snatch. 3 sets of 3. See how we go. Right, so I think that's it. Gonna do some abs, some rows and some presses, and then head out of here. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me what I can do better, tell me what you want to see. I'm probably gonna, going forward, do like a week in review and just sort of do a voiceover thing rather than the filming thing, and I might do like a, I don't know, like a vent or a chat at the end of that. Peace.